guys? It's Stardew coming at you with another game of Stardew Valley. We return on day 14 of fall. It's an auspicious day for me. The 14th day of fall. Not really. It's an auspicious day for me personally because I got rid of my Sunday morning shift, the happiest thing in any cook's life. And now I just get to play video games instead. So let us observe the calendar real quick. Alright, it is the 14th, which means we have 2 days before the fair. And I need to start in earnest preparing for what I'm going to get. We'll make a big chest here, and you know, we'll probably reposition it later. But what we're gonna do right now is put the things. We need 9 things for the fair, so we can just start getting them ready. Not the duck feather, it's not impressive enough. But we will bring a diamond and it's like, do we have any particularly rare fish? We could bring a midnight carp, but I would prefer to bring like an iridescent quality fish though. I don't think we want to bring the regular cheese because we've got the goat cheese already, but man, I thought I had more impressive stuff. Maybe we could bring like the coconut, but who cares? I don't know. Yeah, I got rid of a bunch of my cool junk. Should go forage at the beach, maybe, but we'll figure it out. I would like some of the wine to finish up, like, it's not going according to plan. I don't know how long I thought it would take to age the wine into perfection, but it's taking longer than that. But with a nice streak of coffee, we'll be ready to quickly run onward. Wait, we wanted to put the diamond in here. The stuff that we're definitely taking to the fair. So far, we've got 2 things. It is mushroom day. I guess we could bring a jar of the preserves. That would make sense. That's another thing we do here at the farm. Did the pumpkins grow today? All right, pumpkin harvest. So we'll have a community service, community center. Turn into, assuming we get 5 gold star pumpkins, which I have to believe we will. Yeah, there's a second one. I'm like, we planted a lot of pumpkins. There we go. There's our 5th one. I probably should be using fertilizer to try to get like iridescent crops, but you know, I like to learn at my own pace. We've got artichokes and pumpkins. It's all coming up. We probably want to head to Pierre's to get another big planting cycle done before the end of the season. Yeah, the day is just packed. But I guess it's still only 8 a.m. in the day. Time probably stops for a brief moment whenever you're picking up something. Like, yeah, we need to get a scarecrow over here. They're outside the protection of this one. Right, we've got enough inventory space to do a round of animal speaking. Probably bring a jar of this honey. Fairy rose honey has got to be some of the most delectable, right? So we'll just, Oh yeah, we end up with quite a lot of pumpkins. So we're definitely going to be able to happily turn in that part of the community center. And I think that's going to get us the greenhouse, which is very exciting. As one knows, a greenhouse would let you, grow things year-round. Well, depending on the quality of the greenhouse and the universe you're in. It's not always so simple. So the wool you get from rabbits and sheep, and I guess the rabbit's foot is like a rare drop, just like how the duck feather is a rare drop. So we'll just have to wait for the rabbits. At least we have 2 of them. At least that's my interpretation right now of how things are. Well, what we should do right now is sell things. No, we should get the artichoke train rolling there. Alright, so what do we do here? We put everything in. We grab all the barrels, but then we're going to want to reposition the barrels, so we're just not going to put anything new into them. And then finally I mean, like, we don't need to do that, though, right? Because this is a fine place for them. It's not, like, in my way. We could put other things that aren't already pre-existing, like all the new kegs in there. That could be okay. Yeah. Why move everything? After all, I don't feel like it. But we're about to get so rich again. I mean, we're already kind of loaded, right? I mean, we haven't bought every upgrade on the house, but when you're just casually making 30k or so just in random days, you gotta figure that it's a charmed life for you and your farm. Not every farmer is making it like me in Stardew Valley, after all. They don't have what it takes. Alright, so cheeses, no, we've got enough cheese presses. It's mayonnaise makers we need more of. Let's just go ahead and make a couple more of them, because the situation with the birds is getting out of hand. I think 4 more mayonnaise machines should get us just fine there. Yeah, I'm like, maybe we need to bring some of these preserves for our display. Alright, so these are just maybes. The fairy rose honey, though, we will bring that. I think that'll be a good choice. That's 5. 9 is what we have to bring. I don't know if more animal artisan goods are practical, but I guess we could take one from the coop also. Just like ordinary gold star mayonnaise. I mean, it's still fancy. And we can try to go fishing tonight to to get a good result there. Alright, so, like, green tea, no, it's not that impressive. We'll go with maybes there, probably not. Yeah, because those are just the same as the... Actually, no, those are... Yeah, those are the big ones. Yeah, maybe we'll do that one too, so we'll... They're not all literally the same thing, and that'll be 5, that'll be 8 pieces, and then we can just get one more. A better fish would be better. That's insightful. Right now, we just sell the mayonnaise. Don't need that flour. No, we can give it to somebody. Someone will want it. Alright, first things first. We should go to Pierre's so we can replant. When does he close? Like 4? Alright, we're just gonna go to the other pen later. We're not gonna... We're not gonna worry about those animals today. But now we should be fine, and this should in fact be, you know, slightly more than we need normally now that we get all those going, because we both, you know, got the ones for the morning out of the way, and then we got, you know, to redo that cycle, so that'll be beneficial. And do we buy seeds before the community center? No, we can grab the things for the turn-in right now. I know what they are, and I know where they're at, and we've got time to get to Pierre's. We'll just do that later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... Hi, Auroras. How are you? That was the first one. Parsnips, yes. So now we will turn it in, and they will build a greenhouse on the midday of fall, year 2. Man, I'm excited about it. It's gonna be great. But we're not going immediately there. We're going immediately to Pierre's to buy a bunch of seeds, because otherwise we won't get them in the ground. And that'll be sad. We'll have to, like, rewater things, and we really should take advantage of how simple it is to grow crops. Alright, so... Yams, pumpkins, way more artichokes. Artichokes are pretty. A bunch of amaranth could be cool. Don't know what we need it for. Should have planted more sunflowers, alas. Alright. Bunch of wheat. I do like wheat. No, we can do that later, because we can do another, like, massive cycle of artichokes. And then do wheat to finish it out, I think. And then, yeah, we'll just get some more yams. And some pumpkins, and that should be good. I think that'll be enough seeds to fill up the field. And that was the only time-dependent thing we had to do today, because we're not going to go out to the desert today. There's too much to do here. Haley, would you like a fairy rose? She would, she gasps. She's very excited about that. And, you know, good for her. It's satisfying to give nice gifts to the people, but it's also funny to hand them all mushrooms and act surprised when they don't like them. I'm like, no, I found it on the ground. What do you mean you don't want this? And at long last, the final turn-in for the pantry. I'm like, if you hold shift, it goes right over. Oh, I only needed 3 of the 4? I... I only needed 3 of the 4 there, so that's important. You only need 3 of those 4 categories, and I didn't notice that. So I could have done that like a whole month ago in the game. It's fine. It's okay, now I know. What an important lesson. Ah. But, hey, that's another room completed. That's good news. I'm not annoyed that I just figured that out. So many wonderful bundles. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Hunamo, no, thank you. Oh, wow, no, we really spritzed the place up here. Is that him spelling goals? I don't know. But now they've got a trash can. You can't cook on the stove here, but it's all coming together. It's actually a nice little place, right? Yep. So as soon as we get Oh my, I can't stand that I just learned this. Oh, this is really upsetting. So I've been saving the things for the turn-ins. You can just put them in here and then walk away and it stays in, and then you just I can't stand that. That actually really bugs me. How did I not even try that? How did I not? Oh man. Anyway, so all of the mental effort I've been doing to figure out whether or not I still have the objects and like losing the things and stuff, you can just put them in here and walk away. So that's a thing you can do. How annoying. Oh me. Hey girl, you want some corn? She says it's thoughtful. Yeah, you know, I had slightly more than I thought I would need. Due to what I can only describe as reasons. Hey bro, you want some corn? He says it's cool. I don't know if that's true, but it doesn't matter. Hey bro, you want some corn? He hates it. I guess he is like allergic to corn or to generosity. Well, Pierre, I'm never going to bring you that again. And furthermore, good day, sir. How could I have done that? It doesn't matter. It's in the past. I never use those crab pots anymore. It's alright. We should move them to the ocean and see if we can catch other stuff there. Because I got a quest for like a lobster or something. Or something. It was for a lobster. But I've never caught one in this one. It's always, you know, crayfish, snails, the freshwater things that you would, you know, sort of expect to be able to get. So I'm thinking maybe the saltwater, maybe the river, maybe the lake, you know, the different places where you can catch different fish. Perhaps the crab pots will yield different things there. Alright, there we go. And just as I was afraid I was going to have to actually till a little bit more ground, we ran out of space. No, we ran out of seeds. Alright, did we just sell the corn? Yeah, whatever. There's plenty of hours left in the day, however, and that means we should still be thinking about what we're going to do with the future, which is get a bunch of cranberry wine. Stop being in front of me, Ajax. You're so cute and annoying. Yeah, so we could take a cranberry wine in, and I think that'd be, you know, fine. Just because, you know, it's a unique thing that I don't have other sorts of. But oh yeah, a truffle. That was one of the things I wanted to bring in. But what I would love is to go down into the basement and then, you know, suddenly it will emerge. It'll be totally full of what I want, which is a bunch of purple stuff that says, "Hey, good job. You did the right thing. You got the day of the aging just down perfect, right in time for the festival." But I don't know. The cheeses go a lot faster than the wines, which makes sense. You know, maybe it takes like a whole year. We'll find out. I don't think it takes a whole year. All right, so check the basement right quick. The cellar, rather, for they are different concepts. All right, well, if they are not aged in the morning, then yeah, I don't think the stars, that's just like what the quality of the thing you put in the first place was. So all of those would be like cheeses. I don't think it's like an indicator of how far along they are, but it might be. We'll figure it out, or not, in that order. I'm like, no, not go to sleep for the night. What am I doing? Like, there's still plenty of hours in the day. I should be out getting things accomplished. All right, what things though? What things? Overnight, the Hunamos are going to build a greenhouse, which is going to give us stuff to do tomorrow, except there's already going to be the festival tomorrow, which is not going to give us stuff to do tomorrow. We'll just go to the quarry. We need a little bit of coal, and then we'll head out of the mine right afterward. But there's no reason not to clear out a little bit here. It actually occurs to me that it would be smarter to use the bombs to clear it. But yeah, we'll just go to the mines. Mr. Chi has asked us to get a rainbow shell. I have no idea how to do that, but perhaps if we just go down here and hit some things, that'll help. Also, there's a couple hours in the day, and I don't think we're level 10 combat yet. Right? And I believe we're level 10 of everything else, so yeah. We might as well just sink the time in here. Oh, they're in the corner. We will not worry about them. They've already got big problems. Someone has placed them within a corner. I don't think we need tons of gold right now, but you never know when your ambitions are going to change, right? Oh yeah, we got little scary guys. They don't drop much, but they are fast, you know. It's a good preparation for other fast things that are even more dangerous and smarter. This room is shaped like a little star, which is ominous. I don't mind that those guys squeaked at me. I do mind that they had garbage drops. Like, you know, what do you take me for? This isn't a charity event. If I destroy you in glorious single combat, you should reciprocate by dropping something valuable for me. This is the way of the world. think we just toss this? No, we can lay it down in the basement just in case. After all, we don't have like a huge extra stockpile of the wines to age at this point, so. Of course, coffee brews fast, which is good. That's the point of this coffee brewing station. We need to get the other sorts of kegs out of here eventually. You know, oh, it's already 1 o'clock. It'll be all right. We're just gonna get that out of the old inventory and lay on down to bed. Oh, this is the greenhouse. I didn't know. Oh, the raccoon has been shifted out of its lair. They're doing their little happy crab hands. The spirits of the forest have restored my greenhouse, thanks to their hard labor and mine. And glorious. I didn't know where it was going to be, but now I do. I don't know what I thought that was. I guess I thought my grandfather was going to show up and take that house. Right, yeah, maybe that is what it is. Maybe the stars tell you how far along it was. The contents currently of the barrel, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get too far there. This is the 15th, which is the festival. No, the 16th is the fair, so we have one more day. So that's all right then. And Jody is visiting us at our doorstep. She says, "Hi, Tizzy." As part of a workout, walking all the way up here. She sweats. I think that's what the little teardrop thing is. She says, "Anyway, I wanted to come by to ask if you wanted to have dinner with us tonight." Well, how kind. Of course we would love to. Bring a largemouth bass. We're supposed to be there at 7 o'clock and bring a largemouth bass. And the fair is starting tomorrow. Alright, so... do we already have a pre-existing largemouth bass, or do we need to catch one? Can I catch one in this season? I sure hope so. Right now, there are unused barrels right now. Like 4 of them, yeah, we need to jump into gear. I'm like, we received a gracious dinner invitation, and now all I'm doing is worrying about what I was already doing before, so typical me stuff. Like, look, I know that you invited me to your home, but I was playing this video game, and I really had priorities. Sorry, Jody. I mean, I'm not sorry. I wouldn't say that. We've got 130k or 127, which is the same. I don't want to get too distracted, but I also want to be a proper amount of distracted by my glorious greenhouse. Let us go inside. Wow. Look at it. You could just plant anything you wanted to in here, I bet. They're getting through the hay. Getting through the hay quite quickly. I guess on windy days they don't go out. But they all look very happy, and that's good. And we have the milks. Probably need more cheese machines, but it'll be fine. Nah, see, that worked out. Of course, I know we still have 3 more milks. It'll be all right. We'll just sell them. Drink mayonnaise. There's got to be a better way. No, we left like the duck feather and the wool in there. That's not ideal. And the final mayonnaise gets working. Perhaps we could bring the duck feather to the event. We already got 1 jar of fairy rose honey. We don't want to double up on it. You know, how gauche. Should probably sell stuff before trying to get more of these, but I know we have the space for several of them. Up here. No, good deal. So maybe the duck feather, since it's like special. Yeah, the name of the animal product is in like you know, it's in like a purplish font, unlike no, never mind, they're all like that. I lied. I want to walk into the cellar and have it be like, hey, by the way, your stuff's ready. I'm so distracted by this that I've forgotten that I need to go get a largemouth bass. It is of the utmost importance. Like, I think we can just sell that fairy rose honey, because we've already got one. It does sell for like a K, which is like crazy good, right? Alright, we'll just just check the fish chest real quick, because we'd feel foolish if we didn't get one. And if not, then we'll have a couple hours to catch a largemouth bass in the lake, and hopefully we can. Like alphabetical? Alright, good. No, not alphabetical, but alphabetical within class. Got it. That's fine, too. So it's off to the lake to fish for a largemouth bass. Is the fastest way to the lake? We can just take it up to the mines and walk out. That's fine. And in fact, it may well be just as quick as any other method. I think there's some place with deeper water where you want to be in the lake, but maybe not. Maybe there's no better casting spot, so I'll just do this. But largemouth bass aren't too tricky to catch most of the time, so... So hopefully we'll be able to get one before too long. And there's a largemouth bass. Excellent. It's only a gold star one, though. And with my modern sensibilities, I'm like, what if we got a purple one? That would really impress them. Not least because we get that from the worm bins, and that would only take up one inventory slot. I hit the wrong button to catch it. It got away from me. Little topaz, little breaking of the rocks. I forgot to head to the secret vendor who I guess appears on Sundays and Fridays, so... I don't need this much stone. I would prefer it to be coal, but you know, what are you going to do? We're just going to bash some of it on our way up here. And then I'm going to go ahead and get ready for dinner, you know. We don't want to show up late. Don't want to be rude. No one's ever invited us here. Am I playing Candy Crush? No, I'm not playing Candy Crush. I wouldn't say that. I have a job. You'll recall that I don't use a smartphone, so, like, am I going to play Candy Crush on my PC? Hi, Centaur. Bye, Centaur. Like, do we have any cool flowers that Haley would want? She's so easy to give stuff that she really likes to, with flowers and such, that you almost don't want to waste other stuff on it. What is the like? There's like a little blue icon. Oh, that means it's what I have in my backpack. Okay, like I could give this to her right now because I'm carrying it. I understand. Have some more maple syrup. now it's 7 o'clock almost. All right, where do they live? I don't. 1 Willow Lane. That's where Jody, Kent, and Sam are. All right, so we'll just fish a little bit here, just briefly, because in 20 minutes we have to show up at the door and say hello. I brought a fish, just like you asked. A new record brim. It's 6:50. Alright, and we're canceling it. We have to show up on time. We have showed up on time and been invited in. Kent says hello. She notices that I did bring the fish and I showed up on time. What a conscientious person. And Sam gets to come in and show that he knows how to clean a fish. That's good. He works by a river. You can see that he'd rather be looking at his bookshelves than dreaming about playing guitar. Come on, gamepad. Don't do me like this. I just throw it on the ground. It looks wonderful and smells so fresh. No problem. She was like, I would have brought less fish, but the fish was delicious and I almost feel like part of the family now. How nice. All right. Oh yeah, Carolyn wants a pumpkin. We can bring her one, like, tomorrow. We've got pumpkins. Hey, click stick. Oh, the fair is tomorrow. If Pierre beats me again after all of my dramatic improvements that I've gotten, I'm gonna lose my mind. It'll be rigged. I'm gonna like be writing a letter to the Stardew Valley editor. I assume that they have a paper. The Stardew Valleyan, the valiant Stardew citizen. Alright, so we got our greenhouse and we got our shed, which means we gotta start like getting our act together. There's no point in having all of this wealth. That's right. Oh, and we didn't plant anything over there. It'll be okay. Should have some seeds laying around inside, and we can just grab them. Getting our thousands of coffee beans reduced, as is tradition. 1 amaranth, sure, why not? We can grow the star fruit and the rare seeds, because now we can put them into the greenhouse. Do we put the golden pumpkin at the festival to brag? I don't think so. Alright. Guess we really don't have that many fall seeds laying around. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna put the amaranth in there just because I don't feel like it clogging up the works anyway. Alright, so we should go to Pierre's to get more seeds, because that's what a smart person would do. We should also figure out what's going on in this greenhouse. We should be planting stuff. We should be more thoughtful. I love our little farm. It's nice. You know, it's not efficient or anything, but I like it so much. But I'm thinking maybe we relocate this side of the mushroom stumps over to the left with all the other ones, and just like get rid of these trees. We need to get rid of this house and make another shed probably. There's a lot to be done. The days are just packed. But it's midnight, and you know the festival is today. Oh, good wool can give you multiple wools, bolts of cloth. I was expecting a higher quality one, but it was just multiples, which is fine. I didn't, you know, some stuff doesn't have quality attached or doesn't seem to. I've never seen any honey higher than 0 star, you know, not even a single time. But it may be that like I'm just ignoring mechanical aspects, you know, like maybe what you're supposed to do is have it surrounded like on all sides by flowers, and then you get it better. That actually might be worth trying. Now that I've said it out loud, it is worth trying. But yep, and here we have a day where we make a ton based on essentially just animal products. But that's several days of animal products, right? Oh, well, just a few. And then the honey, yeah, but that's 11,000 without any of the dried mushrooms being sold, so that's pretty lucrative. And now, day 16, the most important day, the day of the Stardew Valley Fair. Will I ascend? Will Pierre corruptly defeat me again? Find out on today's episode of Dragon Ball Z. Why do I say corruptly? Because he, like, has a display and all he did was buy the stuff for it. Anyway. He's taking a day that should be celebrating the humble farmers. Making it all about him. Are all the barrels pulsing? Yes, good. Good. We need to, like, no, we need to sell all of those. No reason to hold on to them. They generate all the time. Oh, this is too exciting. I can't stand the anticipation. Who will reign victorious? The humble Tizzy? Or the evil capitalist Pierre? No, I like Pierre. I'm only joking. It's Georgia Corp that's bad. Georgia Corp is evil. Oh, they can't get out because this thing has gotten in the way. I understand. I'm like, man, they're always inside, but they had been forced to be. The fair has begun. We need to hoof it over there. I think we have like a window, right, where if you get there sort of in time, they won't like start the fair without you, but still, we don't want to be late to the most important cultural event of the year. Alright, so let's get our stuff. Alright, 1, 2... You know, we'll bring all of them, and we'll think about it once we're there. One final look in the cellar. Maybe some of the wine aged while we were away. Nope, it's still aging up. That makes sense. It's got a long way to go. Maybe it's the same time for all of it, only I had originally put in lots of finer cheeses. But we got here on time. Alright. Good deal. So, 800 for a very cool rare crow. 2,000 for a starfruit. We need to get another one of those. But how? Oh yeah, there's the roulette wheel. Alright, so... I guess that's what we'll try. We could go with the gold mayonnaise over that, but I feel like we already got, you know, 2 animal products plus honey, which isn't really one. You know, like yeah, maybe that'll be our display. And I think it's better than everybody else's. He says he caught some real beauties. Well, so did I. The tourist is impressed with the size of the cheese wheel. That's good. Gustavo is working on lots of different grills. Every 100 rounds of the strength game when I eat another barbecue sandwich. Good for you. Alright, let's see what our fortune's going to be this time. Having a conversation with a lady. Oh, it's Robin. You seem to be close friends. Me and Emily working together on a farm. Very pleased about something. We've got melons. And the wizard embarrassedly looks away. Man, there is trash all over the place. She agrees that this is bad. Blade is elegant. Maybe I'll have enough money to buy one. George is on the verge of falling asleep. So I guess you just, last year whenever I did this, I just like got some tickets and played the roulette and then, you know, didn't get enough for the star fruit. Do you just fish all day? Like until you run out of money because your energy's fine? You're like, man, I gotta get the star drop, you know, what are you gonna do? I guess it'll depend on like what the score ends up being, right? Because if we get that many tickets, then we'll only have to do this, you know, sometimes. Oh no, this is a strong fish. But hey, at least we managed to catch it. Yeah, if we get 150 tickets, then what? Do we do more and then just gamble on the roulette wheel? Because if the score goes directly into tickets, then I guess we just, you know, fish more. 231 perfection bonus. Oh, never mind. That's a lot of tokens. Yeah. So if you just get a bunch of perfection bonuses, we won't have to do this too much for the star thing. Does it let me keep doing it? Yeah. All right. So this is the way. This is why someone told me that this was the thing to do. All right. Yeah. This won't take too long. Plus, it'll be, you know, a fun, relaxing fishing thing. And we want to heavily aim for the perfect bonuses because that's actually more important than the fish score themselves is getting a perfect on it. Nope. Yeah, because the perfect scores we got were more than double the actual score that we got for catching the fish, so it definitely rewards, you know, skill and verve and all that. Another perfect bonus on a very easy fish. A little smallmouth bass just walks right into the trap. Sorry, the hook. Nope, missed it. Missed the perfect, I mean to say. Now that I know that that's the objective, it's so agonizing. Nope, now we just need to catch this fish. Probably smarter to just let him get away, but you know, you don't want him at defeat. Nope, nope. You do want him at defeat. Should have been trying to catch the easy fish. You know, maybe it only gives you the easy fish at the beginning, and then they get harder as it goes. Alright, and you get to catch the last one as the thing's going on. So 20 perfection bonus? Okay, so significantly less perfection bonus that time. Maybe that was like maybe the more perfects you get, the far better it gets, but we're just gonna try to do better this time. Funny if I caught like the legendary fish inside here. I'm sure they don't work that way. There's a book in the town library that tells me where they're at, but still would be funny. Perfect. If I remember from last year's festival, the Grange display is not like the end. You can still, because you get like a reward. Because I think I got 500 tickets and then I lost it on roulette wheels. But, so maybe we'll do the display thing here in a second and see how close we are to the goal of another starfruit. I mean, the rare probe is very cool also, but alas. Yeah, there. Yeah, you just gotta, the more perfects you get, the dramatically more it's worth. But now we have 1,000 tokens, so what's this one? Oh, they sell them. Oh yeah, well that's fine. You know, we could just buy the 1,000 if we needed them. I remember that now from last year. I'm like, oh yeah, because I was like, man, I don't have enough money for all that. Test of strength? I'm going to break it. I can't break the stone. I want to max the strength test. Terrible. Perfect. Finally. Did he just say have a star token? Did he give me a whole star token for doing that? That's infuriating. Maybe it's just one single token and not like... Alright, so he's gonna go judge the displays. You had better give me first prize. I worked so hard on this. This one's so much better than my display last year. What kind of bribe do I have to pay to win in this town? Come on, Mayor. Alright, so they've been judged. I win! I won first place with a rating of 100. My prize is 1,000 star tokens. You know, I feel like I deserve to win. When you look at that display, it's a lot better than my display was last year. I am the greatest farmer. You know, I could have done an even better display, but this one was still pretty good, right? And that means another delicious star drop. My mind is filled with thoughts of poetry. My maximum energy level has increased. Alright, now let us see how many times in a row we can win. This is what it's all about right here. Alright, doubled up. How many times in a row can we win? Because mathematically, a fair coin will come up heads 50% of the time. There you go. Magnificent. Alright, well. Penny's just sitting here on the bench. We haven't spoken to her, I don't think, so let's just go see how she's doing. We'll just sit next to her. It is nice to relax. Alright, that's enough of that. Goodbye, Penny. Alright, a wonderful festival in which I take first prize. You know, I deserve it. That's all I have to say. I deserve it. No one in this whole town worked harder for this fair than I did. And now we're going to sell some of that. No, not the carp. We might want to cook with that. And now we're going to sell most of the stuff that we put on display. And the diamond? Yeah, and the diamond. You know, the speed from coffee is good. We need to lean into that more, even more. Right, I'm like, yeah, that's right. We did actually do our jobs this morning. guess we could do something for like another hour, but it just seems like it would be nice to just wrap up what we have to do here and... Because we need to have the brew haha there for the coffee. We have to have coffee room there, probably permanently. I don't see a situation where we're ever going to be able to brew enough coffee that we won't later wish to brew more coffee again. Theoretically, it could happen, but I mean, could it? Could it really? No, not really. Only in the theoretical meaning of theoretically could it happen. And we make just a zound of money again. A bunch of that was what we took to the party, but a whole bunch more of it was just, you know, the efficiency of the farm kicking into overdrive. And overdrive indeed it is within. And that means you know what time it is. It's time to make all of the coffee into espresso. And then house one of those, because we're going to be running fast. For an even longer period of time. And everything is coming up roses. Figuratively, of course. The fairy rose honey is so valuable. I was gonna say we could head to Pierre's, but we cannot head to Pierre's for just Wednesday. We have enough space for this. We will just do the farm stuff and then it would almost be better to leave them in the ground for a day, but it's not. After all, if we just don't farm more, then that would be fine. Not ideal, but fine. No, with the irrigation, I think it stays for like some time. Maybe not though. Oh wow, yeah, the pickled artichokes do sell for an absolute ton. I guess individual artichokes sell for a crazy amount. Yeah, I mean the grapes keep growing, but yeah, gotta stay on the artichoke preserves train for sure. Do I have wood on me? Can I make a chest in here? Do I have stone on me? No, neither. Alright, that's fine. We're just just gonna pet the animals. And it's mushroom day. Oh, it's mushroom day. There are iridescent purple mushrooms over there, which aren't that special, only because when you grab them on the ground, they always are at this point, but they're still pretty special. We need to go and talk to Jody and get something else in the works. Maybe another shed. So the pickled artichokes are not good for energy or health, but they are incredibly valuable. So that's where those are going. Just getting all the stuff put up into its constituent places. And now suddenly, we once again have inventory space, as intended. So we'll do a round of animal products first, because that takes up more individual space at the beginning. And then we'll do a mushroom round afterward. It was good to make more of the mayonnaise machines. That way, you know, if you skip a day or whatever, you don't have to worry about it. Slightly more production than needed is good. Most especially because it doesn't, you know, cost you much to do it. You make the machine one time and then you forget about it until you need it. Because sometimes, you know, you just forget to go and talk to your animals for a day or two. But it's all to the better if you don't even have to worry about it much. Our mahogany field is growing wonderfully. A stone in my farm? I never. I rarely. I occasionally. Alright, there we go. We are in a great spot again, which means it's time to keep on pickling. Yeah, we're just gonna keep these jars here. Like, why is this freezing up? Okay. We're gonna put more in that shed, but there's no reason to be repositioning all of these whenever, you know, I'm not crowded for space exactly. Are they very aesthetic? No. Is that a thing that's terribly important to me? Also, no. I didn't mean to pickle regular mushrooms. How ridiculous. You could plant fruit trees in the greenhouse. preferred fruit all year long. Probably not that efficient compared to other choices, but... Gonna make so much money in the morning. Wood, hardwood, clay stuff, it's gotta be like what we would normally need to build things, right? I don't think we need other stuff. We'll figure it out, or not, in that order. Ajax needs a little pet. Oh yeah, he dug up a stone and he wanted to show it to me. Good old dog. I knew Linus would like that. Would you like a hazelnut, Demetrius? Yes. Would you like some coffee, Sebastian? All my emo kids love coffee. Yeah. Cutscene? Cutscene? Says, hey Tizzy, I was just cleaning some dust off my saw. Have I ever made anything out of wood? Yes, lots of things. This blueprint should be a piece of cake for me. She's gonna trust me with carpentry secrets. We can make a flute block and a drum block. Don't want this here anymore. It's fine, it's nice, but you know, we'll just make another one someday. Oh, and this is instant as well, so we will make another one because I want to get a cat. If they're next to each other, will they fight? You know, hopefully they'll get along. Another shed, which might be fine, although we don't need it yet. Oh, doubles the size of the shed. Of course we want to do that. So it makes it doubled on the inside. Okay, now I understand. That's the way to do things. And she's in the middle of working on stuff, so she can't do the other house renovations at the moment. That makes sense. All right. Alright, so quests. Carolyn wants a pumpkin. And we're gonna bring her one. Pierre's is closed, so actually we'll bring her one tomorrow. Sandy wants a bok choy, but we don't actually have the ability to get her one. Marnie's birthday is tomorrow. What kind of stuff does Marnie like? She loves pink cake. We can actually bring her one of those tomorrow, so hopefully we'll remember. Now that I've said it out loud, I might. Maybe. Maybe. We need more seeds. We need more wood and materials generally. We need to go see if Marnie is open, because we can just add a new member of the old farm family. Wait, no, we should. Just throw that there. Marnie's probably not open past 6, but we got the catalog, so if we can, like, walk in her house, then I think we can do it. It's locked. Well, that's what I get for waiting until exactly 6. Hey, do you want some maple syrup? She would. Hey, kid, do you want pomegranate? She loves it. Would you like a wild plum? She loves it. And of course, we know Pam loves that, and that's why we gave it to her. We're going to give Marnie some maple syrup. She's happy about it. An apple for Gus? Yes. Alright, well, I guess it's off to the mines for a little bit. Because we need more coal. Ooh, the big board. Would you like... Yeah, we gave Leah, like, the good coffee. Alright, so... Tiger trout or 25 gold star vegetables. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, we have to find them anew. Well, that'll be okay. Or we have to harvest them and we have to sell some, so... Am I growing pumpkins on my farm this year? Save one for you. Yes, we will. We'll bring Abigail a pumpkin. A lot of people like the pumpkins, apparently. That's good. You know, good for them. Alright, and we'll just put that in there so that, you know, whenever we'll probably move it here in a bit, but we'll be able to find a space for it. And we'll want a chest for the greenhouse eventually. That's right, I was like, wait, no, what are we doing? We had more preserve jars. That's also why we were going in there. I'm like, I don't care. I'll put anything in there. I wonder how Ajax is going to like the new member of the family once we get a cat. Hopefully they'll get along. Let's see how the basement is doing. The cellar, that is to say, for that is what it is actually called. Yeah, so is this like efficiently done? Like, so we could put them up there, but we would want to slide this whole bottom row down one, right? Because having the space to walk around there doesn't help, and then we can move. Yeah, we could get a little bit more out of all this. Because you only get one cellar, right? I don't think you can age things in the attic, so you gotta be thoughtful. I think we're just gonna sell this stuff though. We'll have more before we need to put the crayon wine in there. There we go. We're super light on stone and wood right now, but you know that just means that we'll spend a bunch of the winter getting material, I guess. No, we'll never have enough wood. I don't think we'll ever have enough wood again. Not with my desire for preserve jars that permeates. You know, we're gonna fill the whole house with kegs for various purposes. And making another 30k, just casually. And now we're free to move about the day. Oh no! Marnie's at the door. She came by to ask a favor since I'm such a kind neighbor. She's trying to train her goats to say hello, but she needs cave carrots. And to bring one there to help out on the farm. Well, you know, we will do that. And she has brought me a pale broth recipe. And Jody sent me... Wow, yeah, these people that are friends with me are sending me a bunch of free stuff all the time. Is that what having friends is like? Now I need to see if cranberries count as gold star vegetables. They do not, for they are fruits. Alright, so it's Marnie's birthday, so we need to bring her a pink cake, but we also need to bring her a cave carrot because, you know, she asked for one. And Marnie's a bro, you know, Marnie's good people. Dedicated to the cause of loving and caring for animals, Marnie is a reliable member of the town. Oh my goodness. grabber truly makes life so much better. It is absolutely worth 25. Like, now it's like I don't even want to think about having animals without having the auto grabber, especially when you came to like needing to milk the goats and stuff. Like, it was one thing to grab the eggs, but oh yeah, she's like on some scaffolding. She's really putting it on the line there. Coffee brewing apparatus continues onward. Nothing is more important than an adequate amount of coffee. Nothing. Alright, a pink cake for Marnie. And now we shall go off to the mine real quick. No, we'll go to Pierre's and buy a bunch of seeds, and then go to the mine. Because if we don't find a cave carrot by like 2 in the afternoon, we have to bounce because we need to find Marnie. Oh no, she goes to the saloon at the night, I guess, but we would need to find her to give her the cake for her birthday, so that she is excited about that. And I forgot to bring a pumpkin. It's alright, we'll bring it some other day. It's Farmer Tizzy, it is! Right, that's 84, we probably want more than that. That seems like a good amount. I mean, we can plant him after. After all, we have a quest. And then they'll all come up right before the end of fall, which will be nice. First, we must go to the mines. Now for a cave carrot, I think we have a better chance of that finding it like sort of high up. I think that this is like an easy ask, so we're just gonna go to the mid-20s here. Because we're really looking for like the big like barrels, right? That would be the most effective way of finding it. Just like if we find big old groups of barrels. There we go, big old groups of barrels. Give me a cave carrot. There we go. Cave carrot. And seeds of broccoli, which is, you know, that's fine for somebody, but it's not really that important to me at the moment. We delicious coffee. I think now that we've gotten like 2 star fruit, my energy is going to be like pretty high, like forever. Like, I don't even think we have anything cool on us to give to the dwarfs. We're not going to do that. We're going to go to the bus stop so that we can hit Marnie up with all this stuff. She's going to be like, wait, you want to give me $40,000 for a cat? Wait, you want to give me a cake for my birthday? Wait, you want to... I'll be like, yes, all of those things are true, Marnie. I also brought you the cave carrots. An average amount of your dreams coming true all at one time. She exclaims. I brought the cave carrot. I did! We throw it onto the ground, and she smiles. Almost wants to eat herself, almost. It was not too much trouble. We found it pretty quick. She's not here. Alright, so we don't need to... Alright, yeah, we can get a pet license while they're away, so... We could also get a tortoise at some point, which is great. That tortoise is so handsome, though. Alright, so which cat? Do we get an Atropa? No, we have to get a Bella. It's too bad they don't let us name chickens in this world. Alright, we need to find Marnie. Where could she be? Because it was just the Decepticon that she was at home. That was just for the cutscene, because she had to be there, right? Here's some coffee. Here's some coffee. Here's some coffee. We're just gonna give all the people coffee, not the kid. Not the kid. I like to think I got a little more sense than that. Maybe they're doing their aerobics thing? Nope. Maybe she's like at the park? I don't know. Do you have a flower? No, no flowers. I bet there are people with like such an encyclopedic knowledge of this game. They're like, oh no, if it's 3:50 on Thursday the 18th, you can find her here. But I don't have that level of knowledge about it. But it's 4 p.m. now, so maybe she'll be at home. Her place closes at 6, but you're not supposed to talk to strangers, that's true. Well, it's not really looking like Marnie's gonna get her gift this year. Which is too bad, because I did want to give it to her. But first, let's just get these artichokes in the ground, shall we? Whoops. And I know that I have like more places that could be tilled, but I figured, hey, let's just get them in the ground first, see how many seeds we have even left to worry about that nonsense with. So it's not like it'll be the end of the world if, you know, there's some spaces that aren't tilled or whatever, but maybe it will be. Because something about partially tilling a field is just a lot more annoying than doing the full thing, right? You've got scarecrows to avoid. You start feeling like immediately like, man, if I don't have the irrigation for this, what's the point? And if you do have the irrigation, you think, why am I putting individual of these seeds down? Is it really that good? With all the effort we're going through to put these things in, couldn't we just not? These are questions. But I think that's an adequate amount taken care of, and now we're just going to go to the saloon, because I got this cake for Marnie, and it's her birthday, and I did want to give it to her, and I'm not forgetting about it, but I'm not going to try too much harder to deliver her dreams to her. You got to draw the line somewhere. And she's not here. But we're gonna keep on buttering Pam up. She's real easy to impress, you know. Oh, goodness. She is hanging out by the tombstone with a lantern and a sword. Interesting. She says, I guess you're wondering why I'm in the graveyard at this hour. I mean, it did cross my mind. It's the best place in town to find privacy. It's literally in the middle. And I'm all sweaty because I've been practicing my swordsmanship. All right, yeah, she's a warrior. Do you think I'm too weak to swing a blade? No. She wants to explore the mountain caves. I see. Yes. Oh, a noble goal. You've used a sword before, haven't you? Yes, and it's exciting. She's lived in the valley her whole life, but she's never done anything memorable and wants to go on an adventure. Well, it's dangerous. I've nearly been slain there several times, but Pierre says, Abigail! Dad? He was listening in from behind the trees. And he is scolding her dreams and ambitions. And she says, mind your own business. You think I should be at home cooking dinner because I'm a girl, don't you? You're really stuck in the past, Dad. And he is like, what? And Abigail, she's like, let's get out of here. I'm like, okay. Well, I bet you feel foolish, Pierre. Okay, my dad won't find us here. She says, sigh. Can you believe my parents were ever young? They don't understand my perspective at all. They grew up in a different era, with different values. It still takes me off sometimes. Yeah. And her hair got tangled up in the bush. We'll have to help her out. That's so silly. Alright. Well, there's that. Are my friends with your son? I mean, not really. I've given him some mushrooms before. Not in like a strange way, you know, just for food. Alright, so in conclusion, I don't think we're going to see Marnie to give her this present on her birthday. I thought about her the whole day, but I couldn't find her. What are you going to do? Guess we could just, like, wait out here and see, like, hey, can we creep on her and maybe make her come home? Of course, she might be, like, trying to hook up with the mayor because it's her birthday. So maybe that's what's going on. And we're just not going to see her. Maybe you got to find her, you know, at an earlier hour. But yep, I guess that's how it's got to be. Sorry, Marnie, I was gonna give you a gift, but I couldn't find you. Alas. Maybe I could have, like, waited outside the door of her house and see if she comes home. Just totally creep it. Like, hey, I got you this cake for your birthday. Couldn't find you, so I decided to wait by the door. You know. Well, I didn't forget your birthday, Marnie. I just couldn't find you anywhere. It's your fault, not mine. And we have gotten a marvelous cat. Truly, things are looking up. And, the sounds are playing in the bottom left with the night. It sounds like there was a strong windstorm during the night. Oh no! Evelyn says good morning. It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this farm in a long time. It looks even better than you remember. Sure. What's up? She brought me a gift from one gardener to another. She brought me a garden pot. You can use it to grow crops of any season indoors. That's pretty good. And now I can make more of them. Okay. Clay, stone, and refined quartz. So we can make our own greenhouse. Pierre needs a battery pack, and we are uniquely situated by virtue of our position to help him out with that. And it looks like the animals are becoming fast friends. That's good. Have inventory space to go in here. No, but we can give everybody their pets, and that way we can run them down later. A pumpkin! We can bring that to Carolyn. When we bring the battery pack into Pierre. Wait, no, I should bring multiple pumpkins because other people like pumpkins too. Abigail said something about a pumpkin. We can bring her one. And the battery pack. We forgot the battery pack too. We gotta bring the stuff in. Did I sell all of the other pumpkins? And I'm like, no, I thought I saved them. I'll just put these aside and think about them some other day. I'll just put that there and then, you know, put something in it later. You just don't want to carry too many things around. And then if you're me, you could just notice that you are. Every day is the same old routine. No, Pam, it just is for you. I do all sorts of different stuff. And Clint needs some gold ores, so we can definitely do that. I thought he had a battery pack thing. Did I not accept that? Oh, it's Pam, not Pierre. So now she's going to be able to change the channel on her remotes just like she wanted. Abigail, here! She loves the pumpkin. She is super amped about the pumpkin. Her mother also wants one, but I don't know where she's at right now. Carolyn wanted one for like a long-standing quest. Here's another fairy rose for Haley. Do we think Jody likes pumpkins? I've already given her enough. It'll be just embarrassing if we keep on throwing stuff at her. Is someone over here? Sometimes people are over here. I guess that's maybe just Leah, though. It's like, now that I'm finally... Like, I got this stuff for the quests. What do you mean they're not around, you know? Just one's old lobster, so we should move the crab pots out here and see if that'll help us catch lobster. Maybe we'll, like, find Carolyn as we're walking around somewhere. Here, Evelyn. What a bro. Here's some coffee. Nope. No idea what Carolyn's doing with her time today. Good for her, you know. I'm sure she's off being productive. Espresso for the doctor. He likes coffee, but maybe the espresso is, like, you know, too much of a good thing. He wasn't even excited about it. Emily's here, but she doesn't like any of that stuff, I don't think, or at least not particularly. Like, what do they even do during the day? I know they're over here. Hey, kid, you want a shell? Hey, kid, do you want a shell? No, they don't. Hey, lady, do you want a shell? No, she doesn't. It's Friday, which, I mean, I guess says that the people are out. The lady with the pig and the fez are around in the forest. I just wish I could find the people that I want to find. Like, no, I brought you the thing that you wanted like 10 years ago. Where are you? I got around to it. Mushroom day, and then we're gonna move to the ocean and throw some crab buckets in there. See if we can catch a lobster in a crab bucket, because that, you know, that's what you would do. Like, I think we even have to make like our animal rounds, yeah. One of these days, that rabbit foot is just going to show up in there. I don't know when, but I believe. I have to believe. It's mandatory. You can't just not believe. This is a incredibly lousy mushroom day. It's like all commons. I mean, it's fine. We've got many hundreds of good mushrooms waiting, or rather some hundreds. I don't know if it's many hundreds anymore, right? Yeah, just some hundreds. Hey, and the big shed is big now. Which is good, because, you know, it's a little internal space or a little external space that becomes larger on the inside, which is nice. It's just what you want, is a portal to a magic area. What? What? The old tree is gone. However, with 100 pieces of hardwood, this could be fixed up. Okay, well, we will be back with 100 pieces of hardwood to fix that. I guess that's what happened in the windstorm. I don't see how we're going to fix that with hardwood, but, you know, one piece at a time, I suppose. Gradually and then suddenly. Would you like some cheese? I've already given her gifts. Well, now we'll never know if she would like some cheese. Yep, and I guess we'll see how that pans out. Another lost book. Marvelous. One day we'll fill up the whole library. I look forward to it. Wow, it's really hopping. There's way more people in here than normal. I guess this is the Friday night. The Orange Nature. You change your name all the time, but I usually figure it out before too long. Alright, so, can I interest you in a... Nope, none of these people are the person we want to give the pumpkin to. Do you want a muscle, Willie? Yes. Do you want some mayonnaise, Clint? He says it's fun. Do you want some mayonnaise? Yes. Do you want some mayonnaise, Demetrius? Yes. We're just throwing the mayonnaise out. Like, hey, do you want some mayonnaise, Leah? What about you, Elliot? You a mayonnaise guy? What about you, Gustavo? Do you want an egg, Emily? I guess Sebastian doesn't like it. My fault, dude. Not trying to influence the youth badly. So they're open 9 to 9. I guess it's just when you can go in their house, because the shop is open at a different time. Hey, Natasha. I won first prize in the Stardew Valley Fair. I crushed it. I got 100 points. It was great. Pierre had nothing on me. Nothing. You never had me. You never had your car, Pierre. Oh, and of course we got a delightful cat again. Bella has entered the world. The consigliere. Is anything in the basement done? Yes, finally. Elite mead. The finest mead in the land. That's the first iridescent quality of the fermented beverages that we've been able to put together, so pretty fun there. Yeah, I guess that'll do it for this day. Everything's coming together. Fabulously wealthy, plenty of space. We finished the greenhouse, although I haven't done much with the inside of it yet. We did finish it up. I also learned agonizingly that you can put the thing inside the community center and then just leave. You don't have to complete the whole thing. You could just, leave it there. Which I haven't done for anything except the oak resin, but man, that was rough because, if I had remembered that, I wouldn't have had to remember what fish I had or, what was in whatever thing. Still level 9 combat. Pathetic. So let's just bring the tiger, trout, shad, and catfish in right now. And then we can bring the sunfish in whenever we get that done. A letter. Recipe for a little treat my pappy used to cook. Cook it slow. We're getting so much better friends with people. And then we will bring in our 100 hardwood as well. And that'll be not for this area, but the 100 hardwood will be for the big tree which blew down in the night. Oh, I should have brought the night fish as well, but it's fine. We know the eel's there, and the brim you can catch all the time. Alright, so to Pierre's, no, they won't be open yet. A cave carriage for a taco. Sebastian, that is a terrible idea. What kind of taco would you even get? It doesn't seem appetizing. Well, I still need to give this pumpkin to Carolyn, but... I guess we could get the gold, or... We're gonna look for the lobster first. So that we don't forget that we set those traps. And if we don't get a lobster, then we'll just replace the traps. I did not know that. I thought you needed thought you definitely needed to wait for your seller to level him up all the way. Because I wanted to use one of them in my display, and I ended up using just like a normal bottle because it hadn't improved enough to be taken out yet. Do you want another pumpkin, Abigail? Yes. I've given her one, and another one will work too. There we go. And now this is she's gonna give it to Abigail. Hooray! So this was a quest we got like a really long time ago. You see it's there, the second thing. That would have been like in fall of the last year or whatever, but... Alright, so next we'll just go bash through the gold ore thing because that'll be a very easy quest to complete. And then we'll loop around back home. I'm like, wait, no, how do we get there quicker? The minecart. Because we just need like a couple handfuls of gold ore. These quests for the ore are like pretty funny to get. I mean, I guess if you got them early, it would be like, man, how am I going to get 8 gold ore in this amount of time? But now you just take the elevator. Strange bun. Does that belong in a museum? No, it's just what's inside. Got it. And there's 7, and there's another one over here, and that'll take us up to 8. Anything cool out of those? Not cool enough to give to our buddy the dwarf. You won't care about any of this junk. No, not there. To the town. They never have rare gems in them, and they never will. Everybody's already been coffeeed up this week. Yeah, we can go fix the stump now. Hey kid, do you want a seashell? He doesn't. Well, now we know. Give Willie a nice shrimp, that'll please him. And now we're gonna use 100 pieces of hardwood to fix the tree. Oh, a little tree house. You say I give it to everyone, but don't drink it. The bad RPG player thing is real. Yeah, I know, right? But hey, we made a little treehouse, so that's nice. Maybe someone will move in. I hope it's the bear. Man, picking up purple quality chanterelle is pretty nice. That's a terrible way to cycle from one side of the inventory to the other, and yet I have just done so. And do those slimes really have 300 hit points? How would you even deal with them in the early game? I guess you wouldn't, because you wouldn't be here until you got, like, the gold axe anyway. No, there's probably, like, some wrong warp that gets you here. Some silly glitches. You've said that people speedrun the game, so I'm sure there's a bunch of insanity and hilariousness. You can get there day one with a chair. Oh, because you shift in position when you get out of the chair. I see. So you would just make one and bring it there? Or maybe a couple of them and put them down and move over? Cool. Oh no! I mean, do I even need fences for them? So I used to think I did to keep them safe, but do I even need them? I don't know. I'm not super happy about my fences crumbling. Oh no, inventory full. This is a disaster. Alright, how do we clear it up? This way. Alright, that's better. Do we have space for these cheeses? Yes. Like, after I did that, I'm like, oh yeah, how are you gonna put stuff in there? How are you gonna... should be able to get to the 25 vegetables here in just a couple of days. The 25 gold star vegetables for Pierre, that is to say. Oh no, it's apple day! I'd just been thinking, like, man, at least we're not too wealthy. We're not, like, embarrassed by how much money we have. Wrong. No, we're about to go to Robin and buy the dining room or whatever, I guess. There's so much I have to do now. Now I don't have enough time in any given day for all the plans. You know, do I befriend the local villagers? Do I juice the eggplants? Do I fix the parts of my farm that are falling down? No. There we go. Efficient. We can get both of the watering things at the same time. And that's, you know, that's really big brain. Like, wait, what happened? That's right. I put the coffee in there by accident. No, we can't do that. Corn juice? Yes, preserved corn. We'll pickle the corn. No, I'm carrying like way too much value in chanterelles around. Those are supposed to be in this chest over here. Oh man, I need to take a little break. Yeah. It feels really good to not be at work right now. I just gotta say, it feels so good to not be at work. When I woke up this morning, I forgot that I had gotten rid of my shift. And I was like, all right, time to get back to the grind again, you know, time to be a responsible adult, gotta do the thing. And I'm like, wait, no, I'm free of all of that. I don't have to go to work today. I don't have to go to work for like 24 more hours. No, more than that, 25 more hours. It's very exciting. But I do think if I do streams in 2.5 or 3 hour chunks, that's probably a better idea for me long term than doing it for 12 hours in a row. That was a weird sound. But I just need a little break now. Make some more coffee, that kind of thing. But I'll probably be back on in like an hour or so. Disregard all this information if you're watching in the future. But bye, Natasha. It's nice to see you, and I'll be back around basically all day. You know, I don't think I'm gonna take a nap or anything. But I should probably just be back around off and on. I don't know if I'm gonna come back immediately to Stardew. I was thinking I might play some more Celeste here in a bit. But anyway, we'll figure it out later. And perhaps I'll see you in a future stream later on. Hope you have a nice day. And yes, to everyone else, goodbye. The 21st day of fall will be when we return. Maybe we'll run all the way to winter in the next stream. Maybe not. Hard to say.